Most people don't spend their weekends thinking about circuit breakers, but when you're staring at a crowded panel, this little piece of hardware suddenly becomes the most important thing in the room. This Eaton twin breaker is one of those components that just does its job without making a fuss, which is exactly what you want when you're dealing with electricity. It's a single-pole, 20-amp unit, and the design is pretty clever because it lets you squeeze two circuits into the space usually reserved for one. That's a massive win if your panel is already packed to the brim and you're trying to avoid the headache of a full upgrade. Holding it, you can tell it's built with that classic sturdy Eaton feel. It doesn't have that flimsy, hollow plastic vibe you sometimes get with cheaper alternatives. It's got some decent weight to it, and the switch action is crisp and positive. You know exactly when it's clicked into place. Now, here's the thing to keep in mind. While it's rated for standard 120-volt setups, the mounting is specifically for a DIN rail. That's great for specific industrial or specialized residential setups, but it's definitely something to double-check before you start pulling things apart. You don't want to get halfway through a project only to realize your current panel layout isn't playing nice with the mounting style. What stands out, though, is the build quality coming out of the Dominican Republic facility. It feels consistent, and the terminals are easy to work with, which saves a lot of frustration when you're trying to get wires seated properly in a tight space. Honestly, the only real downside is that it's a bit of a niche piece. If you aren't familiar with DIN rail configurations, this might feel a little foreign compared to the standard plug-in breakers most homeowners are used to. It's not a universal fix for every panel out there. But if your setup calls for this specific type of mounting, it's a solid, reliable choice that isn't going to let you down. It's one of those set-it-and-forget-it parts that keeps the lights on and the circuits protected. If you're looking for something that feels like it's going to last for the long haul, this is definitely worth a look. It's straightforward, it's well-engineered, and it gets the job done without any unnecessary drama. Just make sure your panel is ready for it, and you're pretty much good to go.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.